Marhaba wa ahla wa sahla fikum. Hope you are well and having a wonderful day. Welcome to another session of learning Levantine Arabic with me. In today's session, as you see on the screen, we'll be learning different types of because in Levantine Arabic, and we are going to look at the grammar, the usage, and lots of examples. So hopefully that would help you to understand them and use them all together. Our first and most important one, or the one which is more widely used, of course there's another one widely used because of the grammatical case. So لأن or لأنه, as we tend to use it in Levantine Arabic because the people tend to give a fixed pronunciation for a lot of stuff, and this is one of them. So this particle is commonly used in Levantine Arabic and is always followed by a full sentence. So a full explanation, not just a noun. You cannot follow this particle or type of because, لأنه, with just one noun. It has to be followed by a proper sentence, whether it's a verbal sentence or a nominal sentence. It must be a sentence, meaning you will never ever use a noun or just a noun after this. So it's always a proper full sentence. What I would like as well to say, as you see here in front of you on the screen, is always attached to pronouns, which would indicate to who the reason is related to. I've got a couple of examples for you here to look at it, and of course we are going to look at the conjugation, so bear with me. Great. Our first example, أنا ما رحت لأنه كنت مشغول. أنا ما رحت, I did not go, لأنه, because. So it's written like this, but we tend to add an extra O sound, which here is indicated in the transliteration or the pronunciation, but not on the script. So لأنه, because. كنت, I was, مشغول, busy. هي ما جابت شي لأنه ما معها مصاري. هي, she, ما جابت, she did not bring, she, something, so in here means anything, she didn't bring anything. لأنه, because. لأنه, because. ما معها, she does not have with her. مصاري is money. لأنه ما معها مصاري, because she doesn't have money. So as you see from these two examples, لأنه is followed by a proper sentence, and it will never ever be followed by just a noun. So just bear that in mind or write it down onto your notebook. أنا بشتغل كتير لأني بدي أسافر. أنا بشتغل كتير لأني بدي أسافر. أنا بشتغل, I'm working, كتير, a lot, very, لأني, because I. So here we've attached the pronoun because it's related to whoever the action is related to, or because here the action is related to me in simpler terms. بدي, I want, أسافر, I travel. So answering the question which some of you might ask, can I have the sentence without the E? Of course. You could have it without it. You could say أنا بشتغل كتير لأنه بدي أسافر, and that's perfectly fine. Now that's perfectly fine. But bear that in mind, as I mentioned previously, it can attach to these object pronouns, because these object pronouns get attached to لأنه, and then it refers to whoever the action is related to, and in this case is related to أنا, I. So you could use it with or without. Our fourth example, هم ما راح يجوا لأنهم مشغولين. هم ما راح يجوا لأنهم مشغولين. They're not coming because they are busy. In this case as well, the hum, that's the object pronoun which belongs to them, they group of people. Can we have a fully structured sentence without the object pronoun attached to لأنه? Yes, of course. And a clue would be always, if you delete something from part of the sentence and still you've got a full meaningful sentence, then it's a perfect sentence. But whereas if you change or delete a part and the sentence doesn't feel right, then it's not correct. And you should write it or add it back to the sentence because the meaning would be incomplete. And this is an example of that. So we tend to add it. However, you can delete it. And if we delete it and the meaning is still okay, then it's absolutely fine. So, هم ما راح يجوا, they are not coming, لأنهم, because they are, مشغولين, busy. Just to recap again before going any further, لأن is quite commonly used in Arabic to express the meaning of because. It's always followed by a full sentence and often requires a subject and a verb. So you have to have a full sentence. It is often pronounced لأن or لأنه, but in terms of the script of the writing, it stays the same, so people don't really confuse it or mix it with the conjugation for he third person, just to bear that in mind. So, as I mentioned again, followed by a proper or a full sentence. You could always attach the object pronouns to it to indicate who the sentence is referring to or whoever the action is related to. And shortly I am going to go through the conjugation so you can see how do we tend to conjugate it with object pronouns. And here are the object pronouns. So you would say لأني because I, لأنك because you, لأنك because you feminine, لأنه because he, لأنها because she, لأن. So again, there are many N's there. Just pronounce one. You don't need to pronounce it لأننا. Just say لأن. Join all of them together, and that's basically the rule in Arabic. Just pronounce once. لأن because we, لأنكم because you group of people, لأنهم because they group of people. And the reason we said the base form, sometimes we tend to pronounce it لأنه in terms of pronunciation only, and in terms of script we just keep it without conjugated, so we don't mix it with the conjugation for he as is written here. And here we've got a couple of examples for you. لأني مشغول because I'm busy. لأنك طالب مجتهد because you're a hard-working student or you are a diligent student. لأنك طالب مجتهد. لأنك بتحبي القراءة. لأنك بتحبي القراءة because you love reading. More examples. لأنه ذكي because he's smart, he's clever. لأنه ذكي. لأن طباخة ماهرة. لأن طباخة ماهرة because she's a great cook or she's a skilled cook or chef. And here we've got some more examples for you. لأن بنحب السفر because we love traveling. لأن بنحب السفر. لأنكم أصدقاء مناح. لأنكم أصدقاء مناح because you're good friends. لأنهم بيشتغلوا بجد. لأنهم بيشتغلوا بجد. لأنهم because they are بيشتغلوا they work بجد hard. So they work hard, they're hard-working people. Our second type, or the equivalent of because in Levantine Arabic, is either Ashan or Mishan. Both of them mean because or for the sake of. They're always used on the same meaning, and they're always followed or could be followed by either a noun or a full sentence. Note that these do get conjugated with object pronouns. However, I'm not going to go ahead and conjugate them, but I would like you to give it a try. Conjugate this one with object pronoun and leave it in the comment section below, and I'll give you some feedback. See who tries it first. The most important part here is to remember it. We use it on the meaning of because or for the sake of, and it's followed by either a noun or a full sentence. Here's the first example for you. رحت على الجامعة مشان أدرس. رحت على الجامعة, I went to the university. مشان, in order to or because. أدرس, to study because I wanted to study. هي بتعمل هيك مشان أهلها. هي بتعمل هيك, she's acting like this, or she does like this, or she does this. مشان, for أهلها, her family. هي بتعمل هيك مشان أهلها, she does this because of her family or for her family. أنا جبت هدية مشان عيد ميلاده. أنا جبت, I brought, هدية, a present, a gift. مشان, because. عيد ميلاده, his birthday. So عيد ميلاد is a birthday, and that's the object pronoun for he third person, so that means his. أنا جبت هدية مشان عيد ميلاده. Another example. هو ترك العمل عشان ما عجبه المدير. هو ترك العمل, he left work, عشان, because, ما عجبه, he didn't like, المدير, the manager. Our third synonym or third type is Kirmal. Kirmal. Kirmal, and again, we use it on the meaning of, for the sake of, or because. And similarly to the two previous types, this could be followed by a full sentence or just a noun. And here is an example to help you to understand it. هو اشترى البيت كرمال مرته. هو اشترى البيت, he bought the house, كرمال, for مرته, his wife. More examples. هي عم تشتغل كتير كرمال الأولاد. هي عم تشتغل كتير كرمال الأولاد. هي عم تشتغل, she's working, كتير, a lot, كرمال, for the sake, الأولاد, the children, for the sake of the children, for the children's sake. Two more examples. أنا ما رح روح كرمالك. أنا ما رح روح كرمالك. أنا ما رح روح, I am not going, كرمالك, for your sake, or because of you. أنا ما رح روح كرمالك. Or third and final example. رح نعمل حفلة كرمال نجاحها. رح نعمل حفلة كرمال نجاحها. رح نعمل, we are going to make, حفلة, a party, كرمال, for, or because of, نجاحها, her success or her passing the exam or anything else. Just to recap again, this is our third type and it's Kirmal. So the first one was لأنه, the second one was Ashan or Mishan, and the third one is Kirmal. Kirmal, this is the third one. Our fourth and most commonly used similarly on the same level as لأن is Bisabab. Bisabab, which means because, is used a lot in formal Arabic and equally in Levantine Arabic. It's used on the meaning of because of or because, and is written pretty much the same as you see here in Levantine Arabic and spoken Arabic. But note that this one is only followed by a noun and could be followed by an adjective as well. But mostly do not mix it and do not forget that Bisabab is always followed by a noun, unlike the previous ones. Just bear that in mind and write it down in your notebook. هو تأخر بسبب الزحمة. هو تأخر, he was delayed, بسبب, because of, الزحمة, the traffic. نحن ما طلعنا بسبب المطر. نحن, we, ما طلعنا, we didn't go out, بسبب, because of, المطر, the rain. الرحلة تأجلت بسبب مشاكل الطقس. الرحلة تأجلت, the journey or the trip was postponed, بسبب, because of, مشاكل, problem issues, الطقس, the weather, because of the weather issues. الرحلة تأجلت بسبب, because of, مشاكل الطقس, the weather issues or weather warnings. هي ما قدرت تجي بسبب شغلها. هي ما قدرت تجي بسبب شغلها. هي ما قدرت, she couldn't, تجي, to come, بسبب, because of, شغلها, her work. Our fifth type in Arabic, and it is علشان هيك. علشان هيك, as you see here, it's a combination of an extra L after عشان, which then becomes علشان, and then هيك, it means for this reason or for this. So it's a combination, or let's call it a combined or compound, if we're able to say that. So علشان هيك, for that reason or that's why, it's equally used and quite common in Levantine Arabic. Got a couple of examples for you to help you guys. الدنيا باردة علشان هيك لبست جاكيت. الدنيا باردة, the weather's cold outside, علشان هيك, for this reason or that's why, لبست, I wore, jacket, a jacket. That's why I put a coat. كان مشغول علشان هيك ما رد على التليفون. كان مشغول, he was busy, علشان هيك, for this reason or that's why, ما رد, he did not answer, على التليفون, the phone. That's why he did not answer the phone. المطر كان قوي علشان هيك تأخرت. المطر كان قوي علشان هيك تأخرت. المطر, the rain, كان قوي, was strong, علشان هيك, that's why, تأخرت, I was late. هي مريضة علشان هيك ما اجت اليوم. هي مريضة علشان هيك ما اجت اليوم. هي مريضة, she's feeling sick or unwell, علشان هيك, for that reason, ما اجت اليوم, she didn't come today. What we are noticing here in terms of usage, that علشان هيك is followed by a proper sentence. So write these down on your notebook so you could remember it, guys. Our sixth type is من وراء. من وراء, it's a phrase that we commonly use in Levantine Arabic to express the meaning of because or due to, because of the person causing, for example. It's quite widely used in Levantine Arabic to indicate to whoever the action is related, and especially when referring to something that indirectly caused an issue or a delay. So من وراء, من وراء. If you break it down, min is from, and وراء is an adverb for place, which means behind or back. So this phrase is quite commonly used in Levantine Arabic on the meaning of because or due to. So here we've got two examples for you to get your head around it. The first one is ضليت بالبيت من وراء المطر. ضليت بالبيت, I stayed home, من وراء, because of, المطر, the rain. So I stayed here because of me not wanting to go out because of the rain. The second example is رجعت البيت من وراء الشوب. رجعت البيت من وراء الشوب. رجعت, I returned, البيت, home, من وراء, because of, الشوب, the heat. ما أكلت منيح من وراء التعب. ما أكلت منيح من وراء التعب. ما أكلت منيح, I didn't eat well. من وراء, because of التعب, fatigue or tired. So here it shows physical exhaustion indirectly impacted their ability to eat well. Our other example, انكسرت الكاسة من وراء الغسيل. انكسرت الكاسة من وراء الغسيل. So انكسرت, to be broken or broke. الكاسة, the glass, من وراء, because of, الغسيل, washing. So here the washing has caused the glass to break. And here we've got another example. راح علينا الفيلم من وراء التأخير. راح علينا الفيلم, we missed the film. So راح علينا is another way of saying we missed. راح علينا الفيلم, we've missed the film. من وراء, because of, التأخير, being late. Great. Our seventh type, I sort of lost track, but I think it's seventh. It's used on the meaning of for or because of. A shortened or casual form of Mishan or Ashan, and usually used with nouns or verbs. Let's have a couple examples. رحت لعنده لأطلب مساعدة. So رحت لعنده, I went to him, لأطلب, in order to, because of me asking. رحت لعنده, I went to him, I went to see him. لأطلب, in order to. So la there means for asking, or in order to ask. لأطلب, to ask, مساعدة, a help. So la there, it has the meaning of for or because of me wanting to ask, or because I want to ask. اشتريت الكتاب لأدرس. اشتريت الكتاب لأدرس. So اشتريت الكتاب, I bought the book. لأدرس, to study. So I bought the book for the sake of studying or for the reason of studying. هو راح ليدور على شغل. هو راح ليدور على شغل. هو راح, he went, ليدور, to search, for searching, على شغل, for a job. So he went in order to search for a job, or because of the reason of wanting a job. راح زورك لأني اشتقت لك. راح أزورك, I will visit you, لأني, because I, اشتقت لك, miss you. راح زورك لأني اشتقت لك. So there, I'm going to visit you because I miss you. So there, la has the meaning of because or for the sake of. Okay guys, let's summarize and talk about these types of because in Levantine Arabic. So first one was لأنه. لأنه is used by a full sentence, so don't forget that, and normally it gets conjugated with object pronouns. It could be added to the end of it. Our second type was Ashan or Mishan, and this as well could be followed by a proper sentence or a noun. Kirmal as well was pretty much the same. من وراء, and it means because of, and it's followed by a noun. Bisabab, it means because, and it's more formal, and it's followed by a noun. Alashan heg is followed by either, and as well means because. La, which was our final form, and it's a shortened casual form meaning for or because of. Before in today's session, I'm not going to wrap up. I've got some extra examples for you guys, so we're going to look at 10 more examples. Hopefully that would help you to understand this a bit more. The first one is غاب عن الشغل. غاب عن الشغل عشان مريض. غاب عن الشغل عشان مريض. He was absent from work because he was sick, or he is sick. تأخرت الطيارة بسبب الطقس. تأخرت الطيارة بسبب الطقس. So the plane got delayed because of the weather. تأخرنا من وراء الزحمة. تأخرنا من وراء الزحمة. We were delayed because of the traffic. ما رح يجي لأنه مشغول. ما رح يجي لأنه مشغول. He's not coming because he's busy. تعبان عشان هيك عم يرتاح. تعبان عشان هيك عم يرتاح. He's tired. That's why he's resting. اشتغلت عشانك. اشتغلت عشانك. اشتغلت عشانك. I worked because of you. Let's not point out any fingers. درست كتير كرمال انجح. درست كتير كرمال انجح. I studied a lot to pass or to succeed. رحت على الحفلة عشان خاطرك. رحت على الحفلة عشان خاطرك. I went to the party for your sake or because of you. بما انه الجو حلو خلينا نطلع. بما انه الجو حلو خلينا نطلع. So بما انه here is used on the same meaning, like on the meaning of since or given that. I thought I would write this example. خلينا نطلع. Let's go out. بما انه الجو حلو, given the weather is nice, let's go out. Our 10th example. زعلت لأنك ما خبرتني. زعلت, I was upset. لأنك, because you, ما خبرتني, didn't tell me. I was upset because you didn't tell me. Great, guys. And with these 10 examples, hopefully now you understand how many types of because do we have in Arabic, and for you to use them and how to use them in terms of the usage is really important to remember that some of them are used with nouns and some of them are used with nouns and full sentences. So I hope you enjoyed today's session. And if you did, as always, give a big thumbs up, share with your friends and family, so hopefully they as well enjoy as much as you are. And don't forget to support the channel, guys. That is very, very important to help me to help you to make more videos like this. And if you haven't subscribed by now, I don't know why, hit that bell so you'll be notified when a new video is published. Till next time, stay safe. Ma salame.